Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be making wood signs.
Today we're doing mom sound.
Yeah. Today we're going to make some wood signs. And starting from, excuse me, Zane. You want to show everybody the wood?
Yeah!
Okay. Starting from so let's go. Okay, so right here we're just prepping and sanding down our wood so that we can make sure that everything's smoothed out before we apply our paint, because we don't want our paint to be chipping up and all kind of other things. So make sure you sand this down real good and wipe it off before you paint it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and paint our wood round. And you want to make sure when you first start painting, you want to go in with a thin coat. Do not pile all this paint on your wood round, because I promise you, when you go to lay that stencil down, the paint is going to come up with it. So make sure you do a thin layer for your first coat. And usually it's going to only take about 2 coats to get full coverage to the exact color of your liker. So we're gonna go over this 2 times. You can let it air dry, or you can take a blow dryer and to dry it a little faster. But just be careful if you're gonna try that method, because sometimes the paint is just easy to peel up or pull, like if you don't wait enough time for it. To make sure that you have your tape snug on this wood, y'all. You don't even want it to be a little crack, a little crevice that air can go through, because you want these lines to be so crisp and pretty. Like, it irritates me so bad when the lines be all squiggly and stuff. No, we don't want that. We want crisp, clean lines. So make sure you have it on there snug. And make sure you measure out your lines as well, because you want them to be like identical all the way through. You want it to be 1 inch the whole way across the board. So make sure you measure as well. Just as we want super crisp lines with our tape, we also want that on the stencil part. So like I said, also make sure that you press this in firmly, especially around the letters and shapes, if you have those on there too. Make sure it's pressed down good, because you don't want any bleeds, like nothing. We want this thing to look good when we get done. So make sure y'all take the time to make sure it's firmly pressed against the wood. when you're doing this step, be careful because as you're weeding, you can puncture your wood. So just be extra careful with this step. And here we're just finishing up. We're going to seal it before we put our bow and greenery on. And here's our finished product.